Welcome to my new story titled Qaidi Number 13. Introduction. In the depths of darkness, within the confines of a prison cell, a tale of injustice and resilience unfolds. Welcome to Qaidi Number 13, where the life of Anand, a man wrongly accused, takes an unexpected turn. Chapter 1: Unjust Accusation. Once, Anand led a normal, contented life, a life that brimmed with happiness and dreams. He had a loving family, a promising career, and a future that seemed boundless. Every day was filled with hope and the pursuit of his aspirations. However, fate, with its capricious nature, had a different plan in store for him. On an unsuspecting day, when the sun bathed the world in its warm embrace, Anand's life took a malevolent twist. In the blink of an eye, a single incident shattered his world, leaving him engulfed in an unending nightmare. False accusations, like iron chains, bound him tightly, rendering him defenseless against the torrent of injustice that rained down upon him. As the dark clouds of deceit gathered overhead, his voice was silenced, his pleas for reason and truth drowned out by the cacophony of fabricated allegations. Suddenly, the life that once brimmed with happiness and dreams became a distant memory. Anand found himself entangled in a labyrinth of deceit, trapped within the walls of an unforgiving system. The weight of the false accusations bore down on him, crushing his spirit and testing the very fabric of his being. In the midst of this tumultuous storm, Anand searched for answers. How could his life take such a devastating turn? Who orchestrated this web of lies and deceit? The questions echoed within his mind, but the answers seemed elusive, hidden beneath layers of manipulation and hidden agendas. Yet, in the depths of despair, a flicker of determination ignited within Anand's heart. Despite the overwhelming odds stacked against him, he refused to surrender to the darkness that threatened to consume him. With each passing day, his resolve grew stronger, fueled by the unwavering belief in his own innocence. As the walls of the labyrinth closed in around him, Anand prepared to embark on a journey to unravel the truth and reclaim his stolen life. He knew that the path ahead would be treacherous, fraught with obstacles and uncertainties. But he was willing to navigate the treacherous twists and turns, guided by a flickering light of hope, until justice was served and his name was cleared. With a resolve as unyielding as steel, Anand took his first steps into the shadows of the unknown, determined to find the key that would unlock the doors of deceit and set him free from the shackles of false accusations. Chapter 2: Life Behind Bars. Within the grim walls of the prison, Anand faces a harrowing reality. The atmosphere within these confining walls is heavy with despair and tension, casting a shadow over his every breath. As he steps further into this unfamiliar world, he grapples with the harsh conditions that have been imposed upon him. Every waking moment is a battle against the oppressive environment that surrounds him. The cold, damp corridors echo with the clanging of iron bars and the hushed whispers of the incarcerated. The air itself carries the weight of lost dreams and shattered lives, an inescapable reminder of the collective anguish that permeates the prison. As Anand navigates the labyrinthine structure of the prison, he encounters a myriad of characters who will leave an indelible mark on his journey. Fellow inmates, each with their own stories of pain and survival, become part of the fabric of his new reality. Some offer camaraderie and support, while others pose hidden dangers and ulterior motives. Beyond the bars and cells, Anand encounters the prison staff, an enigmatic group that wields both power and control. Within this microcosm of society, a treacherous hierarchy exists, where alliances shift like the tides, and survival becomes the currency of the incarcerated. Power struggles and hidden dangers lurk around every corner, waiting to ensnare the unwary. Amidst this bleak landscape, Anand must learn to navigate the intricate web of social dynamics while remaining steadfast in his quest for justice. He witnesses the struggle for dominance, the delicate balance between submission and defiance that shapes the daily lives of those imprisoned. In this world, trust is a rare commodity, earned through hardship and tested by betrayal. The challenges that Anand faces extend far beyond the confines of his cell. The prison becomes a microcosm of society's darkest undercurrents, where humanity's shadows are magnified and tested. Survival demands resilience, adaptability, and an unwavering spirit. As he immerses himself in this unfamiliar realm, Anand is confronted with the daunting task of not only maintaining his own sanity but also uncovering the truth that will set him free. Each day is a delicate dance between self-preservation and vigilance, as he navigates the unspoken rules and unyielding routines that govern life behind bars. In this chapter, Anand's journey within the prison walls begins in earnest. The atmosphere of tension and the challenges imposed upon him by the harsh conditions lay the groundwork for the trials that lie ahead. The intricate tapestry of characters he encounters serves as both friend and foe, each leaving an indelible mark on his path towards justice. Chapter 3: A Ray of Hope. Amidst the bleakness that permeates every corner of the prison, a fragile ray of hope pierces through the darkness, casting a warm glow upon Anand's weary soul. It is in the most unlikely of places that he finds solace, a bond forged within the confines of the prison walls. Anand's salvation comes in the form of Ramprasad, an elderly inmate whose weathered face carries the weight of wisdom and experience. Ramprasad is a beacon of unwavering belief, steadfast in his conviction of Anand's innocence. In the company of this wise old soul, Anand discovers a glimmer of hope that he thought had long since abandoned him. Ramprasad becomes Anand's guiding light, illuminating a path obscured by shadows and deception. In their intimate conversations within the prison's confines, Ramprasad imparts crucial information that resides deep within the labyrinthine depths of corruption. He exposes the underbelly of the prison system, unveiling the hidden machinations that perpetuate injustice and false accusations. With renewed determination fueled by Ramprasad's unwavering support, Anand embarks on a quest to unearth the truth. Together, they navigate the treacherous landscape of the prison, meticulously collecting fragments of information like pieces of a puzzle. They delve into the depths of whispered rumors and guarded secrets, weaving together the threads of corruption that entangle Anand's life. In their pursuit of justice, Anand and Ramprasad encounter roadblocks and resistance. They tread carefully, aware of the watchful eyes that surveil their every move. Yet, their shared belief in the truth and the righteousness of their cause fortifies their resolve, guiding them through the intricate web of deception that surrounds them. As Anand immerses himself deeper into the investigation, the prison's hidden truths slowly unravel before him. He begins to see the intricate connections, the dark alliances that have conspired to keep him confined and silent. The closer he gets to exposing the corruption within the prison's depths, the more perilous his journey becomes. Yet, with Ramprasad by his side, he finds the strength to face the dangers that lie ahead. In this chapter, a ray of hope pierces through the darkness as Anand finds solace in the companionship of Ramprasad. Their bond becomes the catalyst for his renewed determination to uncover the truth. Together, they embark on a perilous journey, navigating the treacherous waters of corruption and deceit that lurk within the prison's confines. Chapter 4: The investigation begins. Driven by an unyielding desire for justice and fueled by the flickering ember of hope within his heart, Anand embarks on a treacherous journey of investigation. He delves into the web of evidence that binds him, determined to unravel the threads of deceit that have ensnared his life. As he sifts through the evidence against him, Anand unveils startling inconsistencies and hidden motives that cast a shadow of doubt upon his supposed guilt. The puzzle pieces of his wrongful accusation begin to align, revealing a sinister tapestry woven with malice and manipulation. With each revelation, Anand becomes increasingly aware of the intricacies that underpin his plight. He carefully gathers information in the shadows, utilizing the tiniest fragments of truth as beacons of hope in the darkness. He becomes a silent observer, studying the patterns and connections that have led him down this path of injustice. Anand recognizes that he cannot navigate this treacherous landscape alone. Collaborating with a select few trusted inmates, he forms an alliance founded on mutual trust and the shared goal of seeking truth and justice. Together, they become a clandestine force, operating in the shadows, tiptoeing past the watchful eyes of the corrupt prison authorities. Their covert efforts challenge the very fabric of the prison's power structure, as they inch closer to the elusive truth that lies just beyond their grasp. They devise a system of communication and information sharing, passing discrete messages and piecing together fragments of the puzzle with each encounter. The corrupt prison authorities, unaware of the brewing storm within their midst, remain blinded by their own hubris. Anand and his allies exploit this blind spot, capitalizing on moments of vulnerability and exploiting the cracks in their facade. They navigate the complex dance of deception, using every opportunity to inch closer to the heart of the conspiracy that has condemned Anand to a life of wrongful imprisonment. As the investigation unfolds, the stakes grow higher, and the risks become more pronounced. The corrupt forces that seek to keep Anand silenced become increasingly aware of the shadows that encroach upon their domain. Anand and his allies must remain vigilant, stepping carefully to avoid detection, as they slowly peel back the layers of deception that have ensnared them all. In this chapter, the investigation into Anand's wrongful accusation begins in earnest. Driven by an unyielding desire for justice, he unveils inconsistencies and hidden motives, gathering information in the shadows. Collaborating with trusted inmates, they tiptoe past the watchful eyes of the corrupt prison authorities, pushing ever closer to the elusive truth that will unravel the web of deceit that binds them. Chapter 5: Confronting the Truth. As Anand delves deeper into his investigation, peeling back the layers of deception that shroud his wrongful accusation, he unravels a far-reaching conspiracy that reaches beyond the confines of the prison walls. The truth he uncovers is more sinister and complex than he could have ever imagined. With each revelation, Anand uncovers a web of deceit woven by influential figures who conspire to suppress the truth. The tendrils of corruption extend their reach, entangling not only his own case but also the lives of countless others. What started as a personal quest for justice now transforms into a battle against a nefarious plot that jeopardizes more than just his freedom. The pieces of the puzzle begin to align, connecting dots that lead Anand to the heart of the conspiracy. Shadows become tangible as he uncovers the motives and machinations of those who hold power within and outside the prison walls. The lines between right and wrong blur, and the battle for truth becomes a perilous dance between life and death. As Anand peels back the layers, he realizes that the conspiracy is much larger than he initially anticipated. It spans across influential corridors of society, implicating individuals with vested interests and the power to manipulate the course of justice. Anand's pursuit of the truth threatens to disrupt their carefully constructed facade, and they will stop at nothing to protect their secrets. Yet, with every step closer to the heart of the conspiracy, Anand becomes emboldened. The flickering ember of hope within him transforms into a blazing fire, fueled by the injustices he uncovers. He understands that the truth must be exposed, not only for his own sake but also for the countless lives affected by the machinations of those in power. Anand's journey of self-discovery intertwines with the unraveling of the conspiracy. He realizes that the battle for justice extends beyond his own freedom. It becomes a fight for the voiceless, a battle against the forces that manipulate and exploit the vulnerable. With each revelation, his determination strengthens, and he becomes an unstoppable force, poised to expose the culprits and bring their dark deeds into the light. In this chapter, Anand confronts the truth head-on. He unravels a far-reaching conspiracy that reaches beyond his own case, implicating influential figures who scheme to suppress the truth. With each revelation, he inches closer to exposing the culprits and unravels a nefarious plot that jeopardizes more than just his freedom. The battle for justice becomes a high-stakes endeavor, where the consequences of failure are far-reaching. Chapter 6: Race Against Time. As Anand's pursuit of truth intensifies, danger lurks around every corner, casting a menacing shadow over his quest for justice. The stakes have never been higher, and the obstacles he faces threaten to unravel everything he has fought for thus far. In this race against time, Anand must navigate treacherous waters, where threats, betrayals, and unexpected twists lie in wait. Every step he takes is fraught with uncertainty, as those who wish to keep the truth hidden grow increasingly desperate. Shadows become adversaries, concealing dangers that seek to extinguish the flame of truth within Anand's heart. Yet, his resolve remains unyielding, his determination unshaken, as he knows that time is not on his side. Racing against the ticking clock, Anand must gather irrefutable evidence that will pierce through the veil of corruption that shrouds his case. He knows that without concrete proof, his pursuit of justice will remain an elusive dream. Every moment counts as he meticulously gathers the threads of truth, risking everything to unearth the evidence that will expose the culprits and topple the walls of deceit. But as he delves deeper into the heart of the conspiracy, unexpected twists throw him off balance. Betrayals lurk within the shadows, threatening to undermine his progress. The very foundation of trust he has built is shaken, leaving him with a heavy burden of doubt. Yet, he must rise above these challenges, for he knows that the pursuit of justice requires unwavering determination, even in the face of adversity. Anand's race against time becomes a test of not only his resilience but also his resourcefulness. He must navigate through a labyrinth of deception and danger, using every tool at his disposal to outmaneuver his adversaries. Each piece of evidence he uncovers brings him closer to the truth, but it also unveils new layers of complexity that demand his utmost attention and careful consideration. The pressure mounts with each passing moment, as the forces that seek to suppress the truth grow bolder and more desperate. Anand's pursuit becomes a high-stakes game, where the consequences of failure are unimaginable. Lives hang in the balance, and the fate of justice itself rests on his shoulders. In this chapter, danger looms over Anand's race against time. Threats, betrayals, and unexpected twists hinder his progress, making each step a perilous one. Racing against the clock, he must gather the irrefutable evidence needed to pierce through the veil of corruption. The risks are immense, and the odds seem insurmountable, but Anand's unwavering determination propels him forward, refusing to succumb to the forces that seek to keep the truth hidden. Chapter 7: The Great Escape. Within the suffocating confines of the prison, Anand hatches a daring plan for escape. Fueled by desperation and the indomitable spirit of freedom, he seeks refuge in the hearts of a select group of trusted inmates. Together, they become the architects of a plan that will test their courage, resourcefulness, and unwavering loyalty. Every detail is meticulously crafted, each step choreographed with precision. Anand and his comrades understand the risks that lie ahead. The escape is not just an act of defiance, it is a fight for justice, a declaration that the truth will not be silenced. The walls that once confined Anand become a fortress to be conquered, a barrier that stands between him and the liberation he so fiercely desires. Tensions escalate as they navigate through the intricate maze of obstacles. The prison's watchful eyes become their constant adversaries, threatening to expose their plan and extinguish their hopes of freedom. Every moment is rife with anticipation, as they tiptoe through the shadows, evading the ever-present danger that looms around them. The group's unity is tested, as the weight of their collective destiny bears down upon them. They become a symphony of determination, their shared purpose harmonizing their actions and propelling them forward. Each member brings their unique strengths and skills to the table, forging an unbreakable bond that transcends the prison's constraints. As they inch closer to their moment of liberation, the obstacles become increasingly formidable. The prison's labyrinthine layout holds hidden traps and unexpected challenges, testing their resolve at every turn. It is a dance with fate, where a single misstep can shatter their hopes and consign them to a life of perpetual confinement. The escape becomes a symphony of risk and audacity. Anand and his comrades must navigate through a treacherous landscape, facing physical barriers, heightened security, and the constant threat of discovery. Every heartbeat is a reminder of the courage required to seize their freedom. The climax approaches as they execute their plan, their hearts pounding with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. Adrenaline courses through their veins as they breach the prison's defenses, one obstacle at a time. Each triumph fuels their determination, pushing them closer to the moment when Anand will break free from the clutches of false accusations and reclaim his stolen life. In this chapter, Anand and his select group of trusted inmates embark on a daring escape plan. Tensions escalate as they navigate through countless obstacles, risking their lives to secure Anand's freedom. The walls that once confined him become a fortress to be conquered, as they test the limits of their courage and determination. Chapter 8: justice prevails. As Anand's escape from the clutches of false accusations reverberates beyond the prison's walls, its impact is felt far and wide. The resounding echo of his pursuit for truth reaches the ears of the public, igniting a fierce flame of outrage that burns through the veils of deception. Media attention converges upon his story, shining a relentless spotlight on the injustice that once held him captive. The exposure of truth sends shockwaves through the corridors of power, forcing the corrupt individuals who conspired against Anand to face the consequences of their actions. The webs they meticulously spun to entrap him now unravel before their very eyes. The public demands answers, accountability, and swift justice. With each revelation, the facade of power crumbles, and the pillars of corruption quake. The truth, once obscured, becomes an unstoppable force that washes over the wrongdoers, stripping away their influence and leaving them exposed in the harsh light of truth. The weight of their crimes presses upon them, their guilt no longer shielded by the shadows of deceit. Anand's fight for justice becomes more than just a personal struggle, it becomes an inspiration to others. His unwavering spirit and determination in the face of adversity serve as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. People from all walks of life, bound by their own experiences of injustice, rally behind him, finding hope and strength in his unwavering resolve. His story spreads like wildfire, reaching hearts and minds across the nation. From the darkest corners of society to the corridors of power, his journey becomes a symbol of courage, defiance, and the unwavering pursuit of truth. The resonance of his fight reverberates far and wide, leaving an indelible mark on the collective consciousness. As the wheels of justice turn, the truth prevails. Anand's name is exonerated, and the world witnesses the triumph of righteousness over corruption. The victory is not just for him but for every individual who has ever suffered at the hands of injustice. It becomes a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of perseverance and the unwavering belief in truth. In this chapter, the aftermath of Anand's escape unfolds. His story resonates with the public, capturing media attention and igniting outrage. The exposure of truth brings the corrupt individuals to face the consequences of their actions. Anand's fight for justice becomes an inspiration to others, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the unwavering pursuit of truth.